for retirement. Now with this table, let me just walk you through. I have some few minutes before we open up for questions. This table says that we have 10 years plan, 20 years plan, 25 years plan, 30 years plan, assuming that we are even using the rate of 15%. And today, most of the personal pension schemes charge more than 15% because Treasury bill, as we speak, is around 23, 24. So the 2015 I'm seeing here will be more than that. But let me just use this one for demonstration purposes. If you decide to have a personal pension for 10 years and you are contributing 20 cedis every month, 20 cedis every month for 10 years, by the end of the 10th year, you have gathered 5,376 cedis at the rate of 15%. And I'm saying that this 15%, I did this table some 2 years ago. Now it will be more than 5,000, but let's just stick with the 15%. If you do the same for 20 years, that will give you 28,000. If you do the same for 25 years, that will give you 61,000. If you do the same thing for 30 years, that's 131,000. So assuming you are 40 years today, and you want to do this for 20 years till you go on retirement, and you just want to start with something small, 20 cedis, that's 28,000. If you do 50 cedis, the same, you can see the margin, from you go from 13,000, 72,000, 154,000, and going on and on. If you decide to, let's say you want to go 400 cedis, 400 cedis in 10 years time, you would have gotten 107,000. 20 years time, you go in 576,000. 25 years time, 1.2. If you go 30 years, 2.6. And I know someone will say about inflation at that year will not be that much. So it means that this money will lose value. The good thing about personal pension is that every year you can adjust your contribution by inflation. So please listen to it well. Every year, if you are someone who wants to get the same value, you can adjust your contribution by inflation. So for example, by the end of the year, if inflation was 30% and you are paying 20 cedis, you can decide to adjust the 20 cedis